let you give up. I'm trying to elevate my mind while I stay on my grind. But I'm feeling like the road's so long, so I won't let you give up.
Nah, the thoughts of giving up be hanging around. The voices in my head be talking shit, I smack them down. Ain't got the time, boy, I'm busy chasing dreams. And my papers in the cream in this land at the make-believe. Yeah, I always feel I could be doing more. Dissatisfaction is a symptom of ambition, y'all. I see these shit cunts making it and I wanna scream. Kick the TV on, so fuck them all, it should be me. But I chill cause I'm knowing that my time is near. Live in the lab and the pieces start to reappear. My girl told me when in doubt, make music. No Sean, what it does, let's do this, fam. And so it's excellence we aim for. Bitch, this is game on. Seek bring flames, y'all. I've been fighting my demons, they nearly gone, right? This is what y'all been waiting on. Prom night.
Just looking up in the sky, you know, just gazing at the stars and shit. Yo, look up in the sky, no bird, no plane, just me and my dreams and a scheme to be paid. Eyes kinda lazed, though I don't smoke haze. I'm floating on a boat, destination is space. So amazing how my face is changing its shape. I'm seeing masons trading places with Satan, while these pagans impregnating these bait chicks, pinning them down, inserting with them razors. Wait, I ain't tryna go that deep unless it's with a chick with a throat that deep. No backseat, she's sitting in a passenger seat with her back off, stretching out her jeans. And if she wants to smoke, she can smoke. And if she wants to drink, we can drink. And if she wants to hang, we can hang. And if she wants to bang, she can bang. And if she wants to just let her do her thing. Stay out of my way, I'm switching my lane. I don't wanna stay, you drove me away. I'm changing my lane, trying to pray I don't break down. Releasing the brake, accelerating away. Stay out of my way, I'm switching my lane. I don't wanna stay, you drove me away. I'm changing my lane, trying to pray I don't break down. Releasing the brake, accelerating away. See, the moral of this here is simple. They wanna point the finger at you like a pimple, and that's without sampling the glamour and glitzful. And that's before they spit you out, shoveling shitfuls. Listen, no senor, no horseman, yours gonna pass my nose. I'm so secure, pet peeler pure, and the rest of your chumps, and it's clear as seal when the one's getting bumped. You broke donuts with holes in your pocket. I'm trying to see donut O's in my wallet. Bank roll full of profit, invest in the interest, pay no less, pay for my own project. And that's why I'm so fed up. All I need is the keys to my car, with a Filipino chick in a passenger seat who believes in me and my dreams. Full speed to the stars. Stay out of my way, I'm switching my lane. I don't wanna stay, you drove me away. I'm changing my lane, trying to pray I don't break down. Releasing the brake, accelerating away. Stay out of my way, I'm switching my lane. I don't wanna stay, you drove me away. I'm changing my lane, trying to pray I don't break down. Releasing the brake, accelerating away.
We international, on the track. Amari, South Cac. Hey yo, Flames, I know you're over in the UK chillin', and it's only right that we do this here right. Hey yo, this is that love making beat breaking, sample taking and chopped. And now Amari's time to rock. Steinway piano plays, bassline delays, while my rhythmic display is like hip hop's a big delicious to the ears. Crate diggers for years. Now we both appear, collaboration peers. All with the heat of Amari, don't delete just yet. We got more sounds for the set, from the UK to the States. We break mates and beat finders. They call us the smooth groove designers. Stay behind us cause we respect the jazz movement. Lay back and chill. The lounge sounds to deal. A dope contempt hip hop while the streets is still real flames. We should build there so much with the skills, man. I dig the sounds. This should be world renowned with the style and classiness. The beat, the jazziness, charismatic with finesse. There's nothing better to bless. Now what's left for the recipe? The main ingredient to spell the beat. This is it, yo. It sounds sweet. Hey, yo, there's nothing like getting love overseas. Cause they appreciate hip-hop more than we do. It's like a movement, yo. You won't believe crews who travel abroad. In the States, you're not stars, but overseas love will take you very far. There's nothing like getting love overseas. There's nothing like getting love overseas. There's nothing like getting love overseas. The game changes, flames, y'all, with the bangers. Certified heat, his beats are dangerous for the heads. Enough said, flames dropping them dead. Hip-hop bread, UK rep with street cred. We ahead while y'all follow us. On a journey through beats and rhymes that's been starting us. It involves all of us, from making the track to writing the rhymes to hearing y'all say it's fact. Flames, you got love in the US and the UK. I got my passport ready, yeah, I'm on my way any day now. And when I get there, let's hit the rhyme spots. I don't really care where they at. My backpack will be full of jewels, and after that we'll rock a public club cool. Cause overseas, yo, that's where it's at. Any country besides the US, and that's a fact. It's not an attack, it's just I don't feel underground hip-hop here gets a fair deal. Major labels won't sign unless you cop a kill. Hey yo, I'd rather keep it real. There's nothing like getting love overseas. Cause they appreciate hip-hop more than we do. It's like a movement, yo. You won't believe crews who travel abroad. In the States, you're not stars, but overseas love will take you very far. There's nothing like getting love overseas. There's nothing like getting love overseas. There's nothing like getting love overseas. Cause they appreciate hip-hop more than we do. It's like a movement, yo. You won't believe crews who travel abroad. In the States, you're not stars, but overseas love will take you very far. There's nothing like getting love overseas. There's nothing like getting love overseas. There's nothing like getting love overseas. We international, y'all. 76 on the track. Amari, South Cac. Hey yo, Flames, I know you're over in the UK chillin', and it's only right that we do this here right. We international, y'all.
Yo, I think I met the one. Well, I didn't actually meet her, but I think I saw the one. I saw her, yo. She was across campus. Yeah.
I was staring, but I'm drawing comparison. You to an angel, you caught me embarrassing. I stare again. Remove silence, science, earth to Ryan, approaching desires. I'm showing off, though I'm lost and stumbling off. Butterflies in the tongue strip, choking the car, floating the motion force, push closer and towards directions didn't expect. I'm flying the course. If flame rocking the torch, your name I'm hoping to know. What's your name? Receive my body language, non-verbal is 95% communication. Still stares, I'm a fella now. If I touch it, I can feel it out. Get it together now. A magnetic attraction, I'm bashful. Feel the magic, man, I never asked you. When I see you in passing, it's Kodak, photos flashing, eyes locked on the caption. It reads shot fanatic, back addict, get mad when you're absent, it's bad, miss.
Alright, next time I see you, I promise, next time I see you, I'm gonna say something. For real, dude, I'm gonna really say something this time. Yeah, this time.
That I couldn't get over, wouldn't you know, but something got me close and close to your aroma. Respond to reason, I reach on, eyes locked for freedom.
On the real, though.
But even though you try to play me from the first time, I still wanna search high off the words high. My nerve jobs break dance in my belly now. Couple things on my chest, wanna let it out. Feeling doubt on my side, think I'm better now. Recall my eyes sailing wild. I pay dues with my views, but I'm selling now. Still says I'm a fella now. If I touch it, I can fell it out. Get it together now. A magnetic attraction, I'm bashful. Feel a magic, mad, I never asked you. When I see you in passing, it's Kodak, photos flashing, eyes locked on the caption. It reads shot fanatic, back addict, get mad when you're absent, it's bad, miss.
She really not playing fair, yo. Did you see what she had on today? Woo, woo. Goodness gracious, goodness.
trouble because it wasn't enough. Interrupted the first chance, ducking the rust. My feelings are such, searching the meaning's a must. So I'm thinking, let me find out when she's catching the bus. I think she takes that M6 at 7:35. Researching your works, rather roaming the campus, asking around, bloodhound. Now I laugh at it, now I'm flabbergasted. Asked, have you seen her? Campus, we bump heads. Nah, I didn't greet her. What? You sorry, didn't say nothing? Gotta find a way to turn fact into fiction. Certifies the fact that I'm tripping. You are tripping. You tripping big time, but so until then, till I see you again, you know, I guess I'ma just look, you know. I guess that's what we do. I mean, that's what we do, for real. Come on, let's keep it real. Come on. But you know, maybe you'll hear this song. I'm sorry to say that before, you know. But you know, do you recall? You don't recall, huh? You don't probably even remember me. It's been a minute. Word is bond. You probably married by now, 3 or 4 kids. I'm sorry though. I'm sorry. I mean, I was shy. What can I say? I mean, that's how I. You still don't recall though. You don't recall me. You don't remember. Yeah, we just having fun here. You know. Shouts on this joint. I have fun with this. Hope you enjoy it. You know. Ryan Lucas, by the way. You know, we just having fun with it. This is fun.
Well, good evening, everybody. It's Friday night. I am Jammy, and therefore this is the 7 Atoms Open EU Scrims. As always, we're starting off with Erangel, and we can see here we're flying from near Milter Power across to Georgia Pole. So pretty much across the centre of the map there. So we'll go quickly run down your teams while we're in the airplane. So we've got Crazy Headshot in 3, then it's CIA 4 Horsemen, Hazard Conquest, Never T, Unleashed, Romanian Squad, Final Verdict SP, Team Oma, Owning Nation Ares, Time to Strike, Romania Top Esports, Zone Brother, Amazing Esports EU, Fighter of Mountain, Arbal Argiri, Wind Esports, Epic, Not Sick, and Saw Gaming. So there we go, quite a few early jumpers as well here on Erangel. So we've got Not Sick taking Mill to Power. We've got the Final Verdict going just to the south of Power. And Wind over in Milter. Looks like the Zone Brothers are the only ones who are going over to the military base. Fairly even spread so far. Quite a few heading north of the flight line up between the Lipovka to Rozhok sort of line. And hopefully fairly soon we'll get rid of the parachute noise. Interesting first zone there. Very heavily down in the southwest. So shots already here. And look at that. We've got the guys over there from Crazy Headshot taking some shots already. They are being chased as well. Now that is, I think that is the guys from Saw that are putting in the chase. Or possibly even Clown. Yeah, Madman there has been split from the rest of his team. We can see him just south of the Asnaya Lake. DMX, RIP to DMX, by the way. Over with Gucci from AIM. Fairly close company. But it looks like the rest of AIM nicely in between the guys from Epic and Saw, by the looks of it. So yeah, as I was saying, we've got interesting, very early zone, relatively hard shift for a first zone on Erangel. down in the southwest. So the teams that are heading up to the likes of Yasnaya, it looks like CIA horsemen, 4 horsemen, up in Lipovka. It's not so much the distance, but they've got quite a few teams between them and the first zone there. But equally on the flip side, we've got plenty of teams that are already in, so not too hard a rotation for some of those. Fairly congested around this area between school and Yasnaya. And looks like Minato from AIM is he's caught sight of Saw God, or God rather, from Saw. But he's heading over to the gas station, it looks like. Madman managed to get a vehicle and is heading over to join the rest of his team. Just going to turn that down a little bit. It's very loud in my ears, that is. I'll turn it up on the stream slightly. So we can see after that initial flurry, everyone seems to be fairly spread out. We've got the rest of the guys from Saw up in Severny. Now we may have a bit of fun and games over by Mansion, because we've got the guys from Never Tea here. And now on foot, and they are approaching the compound, which Crazy Headshot have taken camp in. Looks like Kojo Kala does know there's someone there, getting the weapon out ready just in case. Madman coming in to join his team, so these guys have heard the vehicle. They know there's someone else now. Oh, Kojo Kali taking down Madman with the AK up against the DBS there. Madman with the early game weapon there. Not able to make the shots count, unfortunately. So Altirian and Rejan. Rejan managing to get some shots over into the player from Never Tea. I think that's Razvi. Apologies. And he is taken down by Altirian from the high ground up on the building there. DMX coming in for the push as well. These guys from Crazy Headshot really pushing aggressively now. They've managed to take down 2 of the players from Never Tea. Never Tea starting to fight back though here. Lovely work from Lulik there. Just managed to get the knock established. DMX coming in on the push now. Trying to get DMX out in the open here, Lulik. And we can see what these guys are doing now through the window as well. Lovely work. Not quite connecting. And look at that, DMX does get the finish. And so that is Never Tea go down in 16th place there. DMX going to get the revive on his teammate Rejan. They've lost 2 teammates though, but they do come away from that battle with 4 kills. Now we see a couple of teams down at the northern edge of the western bridge here. So we've got the Zone Brother, and they're getting involved with Hazard Conquest, Team 5. So Anku here. Is he... no, he's not going to be able to go and get his teammate. He's actually making a break for it now. Shots starting to come in from guys from Team 5. Hazard Conquest? Yes, it is. Sorry, they've got the aim tag, but it is Hazard Conquest team. Sanka going straight past Romania top here. So this area is not far off centre zone, so it could be quite an important area. And we can see that's why we've got so many teams. 3 teams here, was 4. I suppose it is still 4 because we've still got Sanket or Sankati in action. Saw still up in Severny, out in the blue zone. Now we've got a bit of action over in Milta. The guys from Windy Sports, they're having a bit of fun and games with CIA 4 Horsemen. And they came down, CIA came down from Lipovka, of course. And I said at the time, you know, they may well struggle because they've got so many teams between them and Zone. Well, at the moment, it's Windy Sports that are causing the problems for them. So Grosu, the last remaining player on his feet, they only jumped as a 3. That's not going to make it any easier for them. So only 1 gun in the game at the moment. In a bit of a bad situation here, Grosso. Pretty much surrounded. He's got players all around him. Manages to take 1 down. Bud is then taken down himself. Wind will get the revive. They come away from that, and they do actually have 4 kills now. And they lost 1 player. 1 will be revived. But good work from them. They are deep in the blue. They're going to have to get themselves out of there pretty quick. But I think they have a vehicle. Yes, they do. Of course they do. They've come all the way from Lipovka. Team 15 here with Aim Azing. Love that name, Aim Azing. Now they have got Saw and also Time to Strike coming in behind. But no, they're going to be easily into zone. That centre zone area north of the Western Bridge started to get busy. And have a look and see what our friends over at Owning Nation Ares. Now they're coming up very close to Final Verdict SP here. Well, more than very close. They're right on top of each other. Viper is taken down. As is Climber as well, so it's only you remaining. Blood has already been taken down. So the nade's starting to roll in. As does the molly, and I think that has connected. And you is taken down. And so that is on Team 11. They are taken down in 14th place. Now, I also saw on the kill feed, I saw some fun and games with Saw. They are indeed. They're up just north of around the ruins area. Marty and the guys from Fighters of Mountain exchanging knocks, but more than a knock. Marty is now taken down. So it's Zemon and God AF. The last 2 remaining players, Zemon coming in. God is actually just about in zone. You can see him there. Zemon taking some shots, but managing to evade the worst of it. Teams now pretty much on top of each other over in the centre zone area. We can see we've got Romania top. We've also got the Romania squad and Sankati here from Team 14, the zone brother. Shots coming out, and I think that may be Romania squad taken down in 13th place by the looks of it, I believe, from what I can see. And that's final verdict with 4 kills so far. So phase 2 zone, we're going slightly east. So the area between Pochinki and the bridge now going to be that all-important real estate, that very flat area between Pochinki Hill and the hillside here. So good to see people in the chat. Thanks for joining. If you've got any comments, just please shout out. I've been playing with the graphics a little bit, so unfortunately the laptop that I monitor the graphics on isn't great. So hopefully it's okay, but just let me know. Lovely bit of spray work with the M7 there. As Saw drive past the guys from Fighters of Mountain, FOM. So 12 teams remaining, 31 players alive. We are phase 2. Phase 3 going to break fairly soon. So teams trying to establish themselves a position. They'll be waiting to see exactly where this next zone goes before they make a decision on where they're going to rotate to. We'll have a look, see where the next zone goes, and then that will decide. Well, look at that. Our friends from Crazy Headshot and AIM over there, pretty much centre zone on that peninsula there. I'm sure they're going to be joined fairly quickly by a load of teams, probably at the compound where we see the 2 long buildings. There we go with Not Sick, Team 20. They're the first to the buildings, managing to establish themselves a presence. So up on the hill we see Unleashed. Yes, it is Unleashed. Up there, Team 7. But it's Amazing who are getting shot at the moment. But look at that. Team 5 as well. Hazard Conquest driving straight past. But they're not quite able to connect, I don't believe, are they? Well, yes, they are. Look at that. Black Boy SQ has been knocked with the burning UAS over there. We're going to see what fun they're having. Crazy Headshot currently using the position they've got over on the rocks for a bit of shelter. Hazard Conquest still taking some shots. They've got a good, nice position here, but they are taking shots. Crazy Headshot put in some shots over into Sankati there. Sankati, I'm not sure which, but he's down there on very low HP, but he's managed to get some heals in. He's going to try and put the nade over onto the player from Romania top, who just manages to avoid the worst of it. But they have got Zemone coming in. Now, he, of course, doesn't know that those 2 players that he's looking at are on different teams. He thinks maybe coming over to get the heal on. But top too low from Romania top, sorry, is taken down by Sankati, or Sanket. Apologies if I'm getting that wrong. So the teams have made their moves now. They are trying to establish themselves positions. So they've all pretty much done that. That peninsula is going to be an interesting area. If it finishes in that area where we're looking at now on the map. Oh! So, damage from Romania top there. Lying in wait. Takes down the player from Saw. Lovely work. Manages to stay absolutely silent until the player just runs in there. Oh, Chris Lays just spins just in front of Zemone there. But manages to get away with it. Isn't quite taken down. Has chunks of health taken out of him. But doesn't quite get taken down. Now, it looks like Sanket there is doing some great work running as the solo player, the last remaining player from the Zone Brother team. Gets the molly up over the hill there. Still taking some shots though from I think that's Not Sick and Crazy Headshot that are putting the shots into him. Trying to see who's sharing, sending out some shots even. Apologies. Forgot how to speak English there for a little while. Our friends over at Amazing putting some shots over there into Unleashed. Team 7, just on the edge of zone up there. So we can see most of the zone, the teams that are out in the open, most of the zone is currently covered by this red zone. Not a great position to be in. Trying to cover everyone at the moment, but they all seem to be shooting each other. These nutters. So we're here with Team 7, Unleashed. Over on the edge of zone. They do have time to strike Backer, the last remaining player from his team, coming in from the eastern side. Now, is he trying to get over to that jet ski and maybe hide out, running as a solo now? Probably going for some survival and trying to get the... going out for the jet ski. Go and hide out on the water for a little while. Probably a good idea. Now, who else had the same idea? It's like DMG from Romania Top had the same idea as well by the looks of it. Sanket coming up behind the guys from Crazy Headshot. He just got a sight of DMX then. He is in zone now. If he turns round, he might be able to see DMG from Romania Top as well. Oh, DMX even, not DMZ. Go and have a look over at the guys from Not Sick. Franzo it is with the mini, putting some shots into the teams over on the edge of the peninsula there. Look at that beautiful work into Minato from AIM. Now DMX has also gone down. Zone breaks and we are going to be staying on the peninsula. Look at that. Guys, Andy over there from the AIM team. Oh, Minato is taken down and is taken down by the same player as well. Gucci putting in some great defensive work to help his team out there. Takes down Sonny, but is himself taken down by Lopez. So it's only Andy remaining now on his feet for AIM. So looks managing to get the revive on his teammate. Minato providing some cover fire. So 10 teams remaining now, 22 players. We're going to have a look over at Ambrose here for Not Sick. And I think these guys are about to be pushed. Indeed they are. Sasori here pushing in. Taken down. Crazy Headshot was that? I think it was. No, sorry, it's Not Sick. So Not Sick go down in 9th place there. Really good work from them. But he has now got Unleashed up on the hillside. And look where the next phase of zone is going. And we've got the 2 players hiding out in the water as well, of course. Could be interesting if this goes to a water finish. And a beautiful nade coming in there from Xenius from Unleashed. Does take the player down. So we're down to 7 teams remaining now. So everyone using the edge of the cliff here and using the rocks as cover. Not a lot of cover available to them. Sanka, they're taking down 2 players from Hazard Conquest. Lovely bit of spray work there. Completely taking them by surprise. They did not expect someone to be coming from that side, and why would you? They were using the rocks as cover. Tries to get the nade up. Does it connect? We'll go and have a look up here. So Black Boy SQ up in the smoke, getting the revive on his teammate, but his teammate is taken out, and these guys are just on the edge of the blue, so they're going to have to try and make sure they get themselves into zone here. Now Sanka there, see how close he is to DMG from Romania top, doing what he did in the building, and Sanka does finally get taken down. He was running as the last remaining player of his team, but he is taken down. We do now have 5 teams remaining, only 9 players, but 5 teams. So DMG is running as the last remaining player for his team, as is Andy here from the AIM team. Getting nades over towards Sneak. Does take down Xenius and gets the finish as well. Great work there from Andy. So 4 teams. Oh,
it's right in top, in front of you guys. At the behind the
yeah, we've got a bit of the old chat going on. So we've got 4 teams. Well, I said 4 teams. It's actually now only 3 teams because DMG has gone down.
Yo, you can get him.
Yep.
Someone can get him with the car, guys. Someone can get him with the car. I swear, easy. No, but he can get you with the car. Just get in. Lopez, go down with the car.
Andy does get taken down by Sneak.
Bro,
Sneak even apologies. So we've got 2 teams remaining now. Sneak. So we've got a backer from Time to Strike. He is out in the water. What? Still in zone.
Yeah, he's on Leo. He's on Leo.
In a pretty bad situation now. They are going to be looking out for him. And there we go. They know exactly where he is now. He's taken down to about 1 HP. He's popped up. Can he get a healing? I don't think he's going to be able to. He's doing his best. He's trying to defend his position. But he is then taken down by Sneak from Unleashed. And Unleashed take game 1 here on Erangel. Really good work from them with 10 kills. Thank you very much to whoever's on all chat. Really appreciate you not sticking to the rules. Thank you. It may well be a glitch, which we understand.
With his chair, bro.
But it's not great. Yeah, it is funny.
Holy shit, bro.
So there we go. That was game 1. We'll have a quick run through of the results. So in first place, we have Unleashed with 10 kills, 6 of those for Sneak. Then we have Time to Strike in second place with 0 kills. In third place, it's AIM with 7 kills. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Just some sparkling water and it's fighting back. And then in fourth place, we have Romania top with 5 kills, 4 of those for DMG. In fifth place, we have Crazy Headshot. Sorry, apologies. No, that's Hazard Conquest, of course. And they have 6 kills. In sixth place, it's Zone Brother with 4 kills. In seventh, it's Final Verdict with 4 kills as well. In eighth place, it is Fighters of Mountain with... I've forgotten how to count. 6 kills, there we go. In ninth place, it's Not Sick with 3 kills. In 10th, these are Crazy Headshot with 4 kills. In 11th, it's Saw with 1 kill. In 12th, it's Wind with 5 kills. 13th, it's Romania Squad with 1 kill. In 14th, it's ON, which is Owning Nation, on 0 kills. In 15th, it's the CIA 4 Horsemen with 1 kill. In 16th, it is Never T with 2 kills. And then in 17th place, it is Epic with 0 kills. So there we go. That was game 1 on Erangel. We'll be back very shortly, I'm sure. But as far as I know, we are on Miramar. That's where we normally are. So stand by. We'll see you there.
questions. Not that many answers, you know what I mean? Gonna let that beat rock though. One time. Yeah, yo, who made us who we are? To be a superstar from moving raw. Cause what goes up do fall, eventually it touches ground. So those who keep their feet on solid ground, don't try to walk with Christ before they crawl. Or maybe it's Muhammad, or maybe it's Gandhi and Siddhartha. Or could it be that maybe it's them all, responsible for trees and the plants, the seasons and the seeds of the man. And the pigment of my skin makes me wonder why we cry. What makes me feel the pain at all. And if I don't grow, I don't evolve. But if I don't know just who I are, without the yesterdays to explain the day, then what is tomorrow? The pleasure and the sorrow. The time that I'm given isn't mine, but if it isn't, is it really borrowed? So many questions asked, without the answers there to solve. When the ball tears fall like peers from the jaws of life, and years crawl moving slow-mo, faster than the light. From hindsight, what inspires what I write? Is it I or is it sire of the sky? I'm not an atheist, I'm curious. Desires of the mind, a spiritual hunger. How I keep from going under? Is it Zeus who throw the thunder, or hell flame for those who wonder? Often wonder, I often wonder, yo, I ask the Lord, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough, God, or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? Yo, and who does he adore? The rich and not the lad, the first shall beat the poor. I ask the Lord, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough, God, or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? And who does he adore? The rich and not the lad, the first shall beat the poor, is how the scriptures read. That's what the scriptures said. Right. Yeah, hey. Yo, I always knew just who I wasn't. Even when pretending, always knew that I was frontin'. Niggas tried to tell me I was nothing, but nucka, I exist. So that fact alone makes me something. I ain't never seen a forced fate. They tell me choice is free, but they never seen the Lord's face. And to see the Lord's face, I was hunting. I hungered to be different, and this stayed with me like addiction. Then they tried to tell me I was blasphemous for asking that. Cause I rejected organized religion. An orphan mind, often my mama said, boy, you need some saving. Pray, you need to read the scriptures. So I read various depictions from various religions to find truth and gain me some wisdom. All I found was false superstition and too much division to baptize my body as a Christian. So that means I'm sent to hell because I'm not a Muslim. I'm a half-breed, a devil child, a bad seed, infidel. Cause Rashid told me that God doesn't love me. But if he really hates me, then why did he make me? These the kind of questions that are driving up the crazy. If I'm not blessed, am I cursing all my babies? Am I Hades bound for a life underground? Am I bringing bad karma? Cause what goes around comes around. I see shadows of myself. Am I battling myself? Denying what I felt. Is this lying that I'm fighting really lying in the bush? Am I fighting or just writing? Am I lying to myself? Am I a runner who be fleeing from his fate? Is it fate for those who ask, a hell flame for those who wonder? Often wonder. I often wonder. I ask the Lord, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough, God, or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? And who does he adore? The rich and not the lad, the first shall beat the poor. I ask the Lord, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough, God, or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? And who does he adore? The rich and not the lad, the first shall beat the poor, is how the scriptures read. That's what the scriptures said. It's called Allah, Cash Us, Soul Academy, the anatomy of rap, yes.
Yeah, so I get a lot of messages from upcoming MCs asking for advice, how to write songs, where do I get beats, who do I contact for shows, that kind of thing. Gotta trust the process. There's some stupid shit you gotta do beforehand. Yeah. So you start writing bars and your verses are okay. You spit about haters and how you murdered the whole game. You rap for the yard and now you're learning to throw shade. You want the money, the fame, the girls and the gold chains. You've got a fake friend just to boast you're an outcast. You think their grass is greener, busy hosing your brown patch. Your ego will take a hit, you can only hope that you bounce back. And you'll rap in an accent but won't know that it sounds whack. You wanna hit the stage, find your flow and give your best. Shake those pre-stage jitters and hope you wanna piss your cakes. They'll take you for a fool, openly show you disrespect. And they'll say the show was sick, even though they missed your set. You'll need to name you something anti-fatigue and weird. Drum up a few haters to jumpstart your ass into gear. Add a little controversy alongside a marketing smear. Then start beef with the whole scene to kickstart start your career? Can you handle the pressure? Have you got what it takes? The hunger, the drive, what it costs to be great. It's the pride and integrity that you spit in the boot. But if you can't trust the process, then this isn't for you. Every MC goes through these things, and if they tell you they haven't, then they're lying. Every MC, trust the process. You started writing songs about your local scene and town life. Come on, leaps and bounds till a self-deceiving doubt strikes. So search for beats online, banging leads them outright. Hashtag your favourite rapper and search beats that sound like. You rap about hardship and how you live a life of despair. You argue old verse and new and how it isn't right to compare. You want longevity, but also want the hype for your praise. You'll push your bars on Facebook just for the likes and the shares. You think you're groundbreaking, that the same old method's boring. You'll tweet indirect insults but won't give them a second warning. You think you've got mass appeal that the world is begging for it, but you'll share it to your friends and they'll pretend they never saw it. You cry you're being slept when you're pushing next in the line. You talk of fake friends and how they try to lessen your shine. You talk of being woke, you're a local blessing disguise, cause you're the greatest in the world, you're just ahead of your time. Can you handle the pressure? Have you got what it takes? The hunger, the drive, what it costs to be great. It's the pride and integrity that you spit in the boot. But if you can't trust the process, then this isn't for you. Every MC has that ego, that they get from nowhere till they get knocked down a few pegs. Every MC, trust the process. You wanna rock the mic, prove every moment of hard graft. Roll up to open mics that are full of poses that can't rap. You'll get your first gig booking, but the shit show is a car crash. You'll perform to 5 people, the promoter and bar staff. You wanna pop bottles, whether it's cider or champagne. Get that VIP treatment and build a rise of a brand name. Middle finger to the game, the white lies and the handshake. Spam strangers and ask them to subscribe to your fan page. You say yes to every show, every humble down you rock. Funny thing is the door sales never come to line your pockets. You'll realise that you're broken, start to undermine your losses. You'll perform for the fuck of it, then wonder why you bothered. Hung out to dry by the truth seekers and bohemians, battling amongst the blood-sucking natures and the deviants. Talking up in levels, every song is deeper than the previous. Don't take my word for it, I'm just speaking from experience. Can you handle the pressure? Have you got what it takes? The hunger, the drive, what it costs to be great. It's the pride and integrity that you spit in the boot. But if you can't trust the process, then this isn't for you. Yeah, so every MC just, goes through all of these things. Trial and error. Gotta have faith. Trust the process. Have faith that it's gonna work out. Probably won't, but trust the process. Can you handle the pressure? Have you got what it takes? The hunger, the drive, what it costs to be great. It's the pride and integrity that you spit in the boot. But if you can't trust the process, then this isn't for you.
Bringing back sweet memories. Recollecting recollections from back in the days when I was young, no time for stressing. It was out the question, but now I'm grown, here's my confession. I'm struggling hard, trying to learn all these life lessons, trying to count my blessings, but I'll be having a hard time trying to sort through the gold and sift through all of the tough ground. Got me out my mind. They told me seek and ye shall find, so I stay on my grind. I say this little light of mine, gotta let it shine, gotta let it shine, gotta let it shine. So I pick up my pen and shine it through a beat and rhyme. I spit my heart out, I put my art out, diving in just to dart out. Yo, but wait, see, let me get this part out. I'm a wild woman recreating myself for pieces of scattered matter, and hopes that my spirit and soul will get fatter. Let's go, let's go, let go, let go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Bringing back sweet memories. Recollecting recollections from back in the days when I was young, no time for stressing. It was out the question, but now I'm grown, here's my confession. Am I coming to going, knowing, I guessing, and when I'm destined? So I keep on pressing, but I'll still be wondering why I'm carrying wings on back, but still can't seem to touch sky. I just want to fly, mentally big corners left and right, all through the night, building stamina to take flight. I miss the pain and the shame and the rain. Maintain my aim, walk through the flame, do it again. Literally hell and back. Word is bond on the track. I could only bring you facts of things I've gained and that
So here we are, we're back after that excellent display from Unleashed over on Erangel. we'll follow them, and we are on Miramar, so we're flying north to south roughly, so just west of Torre Ahmada down to just west of Puerto Paraiso. So a slightly eastern flight line, cuts off the very far west of the map, but I don't think many of the teams would be too unhappy with that sort of flight line. Most of the usual places are within reach. And for those that prefer going across to the likes of El Pozo, Valdemar, Monte Nuevo, there's plenty of places for them to grab vehicles. Now, early jumpers, we've got the guys from CIA 4 Horsemen going up on the northern road. Crazy Headshot heading across over to Tierra Bronca. Now, those two teams on their own up in the northeast there. Everybody else pretty much waiting till centre map, well, centre flight line to jump. We've got a bit of a gaggle of teams around the sort of water treatment, Hacienda, San Martin area. It's like our friends from AIM and Epic heading in towards San Martin together. We'll go and have a look at Blood from On, and he's just taken down Tom from oh, excuse me, my team list disappeared. There we go, Team OMA or OMA. And takes down the second player shots as well. So OMA not having a great time of it over there. And I think the rest of the team has actually been taken down. They have indeed. They've been taken down by Fighters of Mountain. So between two different teams, they've been taken out. They go down in 19th place. So really not a good start for them for game 2. Now we'll head over to San Martin. In fact, no, I mean, we've got a very central first zone there, we can see. So we'll head over to Picardo, actually, because it looks like we've got Zone Brother having some fun and games over there with the guys from Unleashed, our winners of Game 1. Sneak doing the damage in Game 1 with that brilliant 6 kills. So Anko here, you can see, and here, I think that's Rayquaza from Unleashed. Trying not to give his position away, getting some valuable information for his team. So appreciating the chat. Enjoying you all shouting for your team, especially we got Maritz from Spielerfreunde giving some cheer for Not Sick. Now, have the Unleashed players, do they know that the players are over there, just the other side of the road, watching them, watching their every move? I don't think they do at the moment. We'll let them fight their little Cold War at the moment, bit of a standoff. Go and have a look, see what's going on with the guys from Not Sick, seeing as we've got the fans in the chat. And Franzo, once again, putting the hurt in. Taking down Addict from Wind with the, well, he seems to like that Mini. He is taking some shots. Looks like he can't quite get the angle over on Addict. So, Addict, where is his team? Here they come. It's Nemesis coming to the rescue for Addict. Gets there just in time. Will be able to get the revive on. Now hit mean. Get the Uzi as well. Oh, swap it over to the Kar 98. Not the ideal close-up and personal weapon. So he knows Franzo's over there in the window with that Mini. So Addict has now been revived. Just got a spot of addict there. Got to be a little careful as he transitions to the other building. Doesn't want to be out in the open too long. They know he's there. So they're actually trying to escape a little bit now, Wind. Sonny making his way round. He's got onto the high ground. They're going to go for the flanking move. Can they get there before Wind escape? Beautiful work from Simi there. Not quite getting the thirst on, but very close. And he is taken down. It's Franzo who else putting in the final shot to get the finish there. Looks like the other two members of the team have managed to get their way over to the other side of the road, get over to that other high ground. So first zone, we see the teams making their way in. A lot of teams already in zone. Final verdict down there in Valdemar. Now, have the guys over in San Martin, have they been having some fun without us? No, not yet. They've no kills just yet. But it's like Epic, Flexi and his teammate getting ready for a push up in the building. Teammates even, they're coming through in numbers. Clown here needs to go back and get some heals in before he can even think about trying to help his teammates. Ace is, I think Ace is providing a bit of off-angle support, is he? In the next building? I'm not 100% sure. Let's try and see where Ace is. Ace is just around the corner, actually. Apologies. He is in there. And he goes down. And Ace comes in, cleans up, and he'll be able to then scrape his teammates off the ground. And so this won't be too costly for them. They'll be able to get the revive on quite easily. And they come away from it having taken 4 kills in San Martin. No hard shift for phase 2, as we can see here. It's just a shrinking of the zone. We're not shifting off to a different direction. Now, time to strike here. We've got Baka, who was the last remaining player for his team in Game 1, as we saw. And he's got Climber there from ON, Owning Nation. Oh, not quite getting that nade where he wanted it. I think Climber's about to have a nasty surprise. Indeed, he does. Where are the rest of his team? I'm trying to see where they are. They're very spread out. Over east of Hacienda and at water treatment. That's a long way. He's very separated from the rest of his squad there. I don't know. Do Time to Strike know he's on his own? Possibly they do. And with the 2 players, they do come in on the push. Probably possibly slightly surprised. There's only 1 player there, I think. Final verdict made their way up from... or making, rather, their way up. And over in Picardo, we're back here with Zone Brother. Now, 2 of their players have been taken out. Sanket T has been knocked. So we're here with the last remaining player, Arsalanx, taken down to 1 HP there with that nade. That really hurt, that one. I think he's about to come under a lot of pressure with the push. He hasn't got any meds. This is going to hurt. And there we go. Not a huge amount he could do after that nade came in. So Xenius does come in with the finish. So the rest of Final Verdict made their way up from Valdemar. And we can see from the northeast, we've still got a few teams making their way in. So we saw on the kill feed there, Blood's doing some good work, putting some hurt into Fighters a Mountain, I think that is. Yes, it is indeed, over there near Hacienda. Now they are out of zone, but only just. Look at that rejam from Crazy. It is Crazy Headshot. Sorry, I keep getting them mixed up with Hazard Conquest. Apologies. Really putting some good spray work into the vehicle there as he drove past. So teams now starting to head towards centre zone. Not a huge amount of really good cover there in centre zone. So we're going to have some teams, I think, working their way around the edges of zone a little more than they were on Erangel. So we'll have a look from the other view, and there we go. It's Lux from Hazard Conquest even. For Ajamoa. Oh, look at that. He's got him in his sights. Can he get a clean shot with that M24? Obviously, he'll only take one, but no, he doesn't quite connect there. So we can see time to strike there. They've got the team, a couple of players up on the hillside there, trying to get the strike onto Minato. Got a nice spread here. Both teams, actually. They've both got off-angle support. They've got teams in the hard cover as well. So both teams playing this well. And I think both their support players are like Amir here with the M16. Black Boy here putting in some great work with the, as I say, with the M16. Now they have got Final Verdict coming in behind them, well, just to the to west there. Now we'll leave this one. We'll go and have a look, see what's going over with our friends over at Notsig. Now they have lost Ambrose, and Simi has been knocked. The other two on very low health here, but they are getting the heal in. And I think it's NT, indeed it is. It's Never T who are putting in the hurt. Simi does go down again. Franzo's also gone down as well. And he's taken down. And there we go. That is Notsick taken down. They go down into 15th place. Now we do also have the Romania top with the long range tap fire in there. Another one using the M16 as a default DMR. So phase 3, we've got a slightly harder shift, but you can't really call that a hard shift yet. We're going to be between Picardo and Los Leones. More shots coming in from Shady from Romania top. Over into Never T. Just manages to get down behind that rock in time. Looks like we've got some fun again. I think actually the player from Saw has now been taken down over in centre zone there. Apologies, I didn't catch that one. But that was Epic doing the work there. We'll go and have a look over at Team 5, Hazard Conquest. They have Epic just to their north. They've got Unleashed coming in from Picardo as well. Looks there, another player using that M16. Now, he's pushing here, but he has got a whole squad on him. May have to be a little bit careful here. But no, the aggression's working out. Black Boy coming in with the support with that beautiful nade there. Flex is the next one to try and get up on the high ground. Really trading shots here, both teams. You see that Hazard Conquest here, Team 5. They are trying to force them, they are trying to pressure them, but they have had Lux taken down. Ace goes down. Black Boy's been taken down as well, and Minato. So it's actually just Ferrishamoa, the last remaining player on his feet. Now, what's he going to do? Is he going to be able to get the revive on, or is he going to go aggressive and push on the knocked players? Looks like he's going to try and go aggressive, push on the knocked players. Takes one down. Can't take the second one down, though. And so, Hazard Conquest do go down in 13th place. Really good work from the guys from Epic. It looks like we've got our friends from Romania top and Fighters of Mountain up in the north of zone, right on the edge there. Modine's been taken down there. Let's see what Shady can see, and he's got Aries there in his sights. Can't quite connect with shots at the moment, but they're trying to get to their knocked teammate. Really good using them as bait, not getting the finish on. Sasori here trying to make it to his teammate. Can he get there? He's so close. His teammate is behind the shed there. He does get to his teammate. Really important on that because they've already lost one teammate. They don't want to lose another. So zone breaks. We're going further east. We're going to be either side of the road between Los Leones and Picardo, as we can see there. Epic nicely in zone. As our friends over here, we're going to say hello to our friends from Team 17. Arbol Aguirre. We haven't had them featured much. One of their teams, so Wizard has been taken down. Wizard, it's Wizard, isn't it? Of course it's Wizard. Now, it looks like we've got some fun and games over to the west. We've got our friends from Crazy Headshot. They are getting involved here with, I think it's Unleashed, just slightly to their east and to their north. They're also taking some long distance shots as well by the looks of it. Lopez pushing in. DMX does take a load of shots. And it looks like our friends from Time to Strike, Team 12. You can see them just in the background. They're the ones putting in that off angle, really acting as the spoilers there. Now, CIA are also pushing in. They're not quite in zone here. Just making it in. You can see the shots peppering the ground there. Risky strategy driving in like that. Venom is spun around. And zone shifts further. Here we go. So we're with our friends from Unleashed. Winners, of course, of Game 1. Playzone does take down Sasiri. Apologies, from Fighters of Mountain. DMX and Burim from Crazy Headshot just managed to get in zone, but zone has then, of course, shifted further east. So at the moment, it's only the guys from CIA and Arbol Aogiri that have managed to make it into zone. So final verdict, just out of zone, taking some shots from Never T, I think that is up on the high ground. And it sounds like their vehicle, there we go, the vehicle's just been blown. So you can see where the teams are now. So we've got 10 teams, 28 players remaining. We are phase 5 of the game, so we are starting to get to the point where you do not want to be stuck out in that blue zone. So 17 seconds to go. They're only 80 metres away, but this is going to be a very difficult 80 metres. Now we are going to leave this fight. I think we'll wait and see how they get out of this one. Have they got enough smokes to cover their path? And have they got time for those smokes to break? Now, I think the focus from NT has actually been taken. Time Strike now making their way in. But Javad is taken down. Wizard coming in behind. So zone breaks. It is staying over in the west. So these guys now fighting over what is a really important bit of real estate now. Kelly Boy hasn't managed to get out of that compound. And I think, is he? Yes, he is. He's going to... make sure no one else gets his point. He knew he was in a very difficult situation. Venom here for CIA, pushing over onto Time to Strike, trying to hold this position down in the southern part of zone. Hey, Azura, thanks for coming in. So who's putting in the hurt now? So we've got the 2 remaining players from Unleashed. We've got Lopez and Rayquaza. But they really are taking some shots now. The vehicle's blown. Lopez puts some return fire in. That nade so nearly connects there. And Rayquaza's been taken down. And Lopez is as well. But it wasn't the team in front of them. It was actually the team over in the far distance that's doing some really good third-party work. Kojo Kala here, out in the zone, not having a good time of it. He is taken down there, we saw. Razvi coming in, taking down Quavo there from CIA. So CIA go down in 5th place. 4 teams remaining now. Razvi trying to make it into the zone. Last remaining player for his team just makes it into zone, but he's certainly not quite safe yet. We've got 12 players, 4 teams remaining. Wizard here having to use the buggy as cover. That's the best he's got at the moment over on that hillside. We can see Time to Strike in a nice position. They are in zone. They know where Romania squad are. Wizard taking the opportunity to get that wide angle out. They really are trying to control this zone now. Backer here going to try and cover it from the front. Whereas I think it's Wizard. Yes, it is Wizard. He's got the wide angle, taking the vehicle. It's that really annoying glitch where he's shooting the vehicle even though the vehicle isn't actually there. Yep, that vehicle's going to be ruined. And there he does finish it off himself. So 3 teams remaining now. So it's Arbol Aguirre up in the eastern side. 30 metres to go still. Towers there trying to get the thirst on, but he is taken down for his trouble. So it is Wizard now coming in from the blue zone. Is he going to make it in time? No, he is not. That's Baka that does the damage. So we're now 2 teams remaining. It is Romania squad. And they are up against Time to Strike here. They are coming in on the push. Angel is taken down. And there we go. They have finished it. And I think that was Romania squad. Really pulled that one out of the bag there. Really good work from them. So Romania squad take the win in game 2 with a fantastic 11 kills there. 6 of those for Angel. Good work from Angel. In second place, it is Time to Strike with 6 kills. In third place, it is Arbol Aguirre with 5 kills. We'll just turn that down a little bit, shall we? And then we've got Never T in fourth place with 4 kills. CIA 4 Horsemen there with 0 kills in fifth. In sixth, it is our winners from game 1, Unleashed with 5 kills. In seventh place, it's Final Verdict with 0 kills. In eighth, it's Crazy Headshot with 2 kills. In ninth place, it's Fighters of Mountain with 6 kills. 10th, it's Epic with 10 kills. Really good work from them. In 11th, it's Romania Top with 1 kill. In 12th, it's Owning Nation, apologies, had a complete brain fade there, with 2 kills. In the 13th place, it's Hazard Conquest with 1 kill. In 14th, it's Saw Gaming with 0 kills. In 15th, it's Not Sick with 4 kills. 16th, Zone Brother with 1 kill. 17th, it's Wind with 0 kills. In 18th, it's Amazing with 0 kills. And in 19th place, it is OMA with 0 kills. So there you go, that was Miramar. So we will be back very shortly. Going to take a short break now, and then we will return and we will go from the deserts of Miramar and we'll be back over in the sweaty jungles of Sanhok. We'll see you then.
So many questions. Not that many answers, you know what I mean? Gonna let that beat rock though. One time. Yeah, yo, who made us who we are? To be a superstar from moving raw. Cause what goes up do fall, eventually it touches ground. So those who keep their feet on solid ground, don't try to walk with Christ before they crawl. Or maybe it's Muhammad, or maybe it's Gandhi and Siddhartha. Or could it be that maybe it's them all? Responsible for trees and the plants, the seasons and the seeds of the man. And the pigment of my skin makes me wonder why we cry. What makes me feel the pain at all? And if I don't grow, I don't evolve. But if I don't know just who I are, without the yesterdays to explain the day, then what is tomorrow? The pleasure and the sorrow. The time that I'm given isn't mine, but if it isn't, is it really borrowed? So many questions asked, without the answers there to solve. When the ball tears fall like peers from the jaws of life, and years crawl moving slow-mo, faster than the light. From hindsight, what inspires what I write? Is it I or is it sire of the sky? I'm not an atheist, I'm curious. Desires of the mind, a spiritual hunger. How I keep from going under? Is it Zeus who throw the thunder, or hell flame for those who wonder? Often wonder. I often wonder. Yo, I ask the Lord, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough, God, or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? And who does he adore? The rich and not the lad, the first shall beat the poor. I ask the Lord, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough, God, or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? And who does he adore? The rich and not the lad, the first shall beat the poor, is how the scriptures read. That's what the scriptures said. Right. Yeah, hey. Yo, Yo, I always knew just who I wasn't. Even when pretending, always knew that I was frontin'. Niggas tried to tell me I was nothing, but nucka, I exist. So that fact alone makes me something. I ain't never seen a forced fate. They tell me choice is free, but they ain't never seen the Lord's face. And to see the Lord's face, I was hunting. I hungered to be different, and this stayed with me like addiction. Then they tried to tell me I was blasphemous for asking that, cause I rejected organized religion. Or orphan mind, often my mama said, boy, you need some saving. Pray, you need to read the scriptures. So I read various depictions from various religions to find truth and gain me some wisdom. All I found was false superstition and too much division to baptize my body as a Christian. So that means I'm sent to hell because I'm not a Muslim. I'm a half-breed, a devil child, a bad seed, infidel. Cause Rashid told me that God doesn't love me. But if he really hates me, then why did he make me? These the kind of questions that are driving up the crazy. If I'm not blessed, am I cursing all my babies? Am I Hades bound for a life underground? Am I bringing bad karma? Cause what goes around comes around. I see shadows of myself. Am I battling myself? Denying what I felt. Is this lying that I'm fighting really lying in the bush? Am I fighting or just writing? Am I lying to myself? Am I a runner who be fleeing from his fate? Isn't fate for those who ask, a hell flame for those who wonder, often wonder. Yo, I often wonder. Yo, I ask the Lord, yo, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough God or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? Yo, and who does he adore? The rich and not the lad. The first shall be the poor. I ask the Lord, yo, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough God or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? Yo, and who does he adore? The rich and not the lad. The first shall be the poor. Is how the scriptures read. Yeah, that's what the scriptures said. Yeah. It's called Allah, Cash Us, Soul Academy, the anatomy of rap, yes.
Yeah, so I get a lot of messages from upcoming MCs asking for advice, how to write songs, where do I get beats, who do I contact for shows, that kind of thing. You've got to trust the process. There's some stupid shit you got to do beforehand. Yeah. So you started writing bars and your first as a raw kid. You spit about haters and how you murdered the whole game. You rap for the yard and now you're learning to throw shade. You want the money, the fame, the girls and the gold chains. You've got a fake friend just to boast you're an outcast. You think their grass is greener, busy hoes in your brown patch. Your ego would take a hit, you can only hope that you bounce back. And you'll rap in an accent but won't know that it sounds whack. You wanna hit the stage, find your flow and give your best. Shake those pre-stage jitters and hope you wanna piss your cakes. They'll take you for a fool, openly show you disrespect. And they'll say the show was sick, even though they missed your set. You'll need a name, you something naughty, fatty and weird. Drum up a few haters to jumpstart your ass into gear. Add a little controversy alongside a marketing smear. Then start beef for the whole scene to kickstart your career. Can you handle the pressure? Have you got what it takes? The hunger, the drive, what it costs to be great. It's the pride and integrity that you spit in the booth. But if you can't trust the process, then this isn't for you. Every MC goes through these things, and if they tell you they haven't, then they're lying. Every MC, trust the process. You started writing songs about your local scene and town life. Come on, leaps and bounds till they're self-deceiving downstrike. So search for beats online, bang and leave them outright. Hashtag your favourite rapper and search beats that sound like. You rap about hardship and how you live a life of despair. You'll argue old verse and new and how it isn't right to compare. You want longevity, but also want the hype for your praise. You'll push your bars on Facebook just for the likes and the shares. You think you're groundbreaking, that the same old method's boring. You'll tweet and direct insults but won't give them a second warning. You think you've got mass appeal, that the world is begging for it, but you'll share it to your friends and they'll pretend they never saw it. You cry you're being slept when you push your next in a line. You talk of fake friends and how they try to lessen your shine. You talk of being woke, you're a local blessing disguise. Cause you're the greatest in the world, you're just ahead of your time. Can you handle the pressure? Have you got what it takes? The hunger, the drive, what it costs to be great. It's the pride and integrity that you spit in the booth. But if you can't trust the process, then this isn't for you. Every MC has that ego that they get from nowhere till they get knocked down a few pegs. Every MC, trust the process. You wanna rock the mic, prove every moment of hard graft. Pull up to open mics that are full of poses that can't rap. You'll get your first gig booking, but the shit show is a car crash. You'll perform to 5 people, the promoter and bar staff. You wanna pop bottles, whether it's cider or champagne. Get that VIP treatment and build a rise of a brand name. Middle finger to the game, the white lies and the handshake. Spam strange and ask them to subscribe to your fan page. Say yes to every show, every humble damn you rock. Funny thing is the door sales never come to line your pockets. You'll realise that you're broken, start to undermine your losses. You'll perform for the fuck of it, then wonder why you bothered. Hung out to dry by the truth seekers and bohemians, battling amongst the blood-sucking natures and the deviants. Talking up in levels, every song is deeper than the previous. Don't take my word for it, I'm just speaking from experience. Can you handle the pressure? Have you got what it takes? The hunger, the drive, what it costs to be great. It's the pride and integrity that you spit in the boot. But if you can't trust the process, then this isn't for you. Yeah, so every MC just, goes through all of these things. Trial and error. Gotta have faith. Trust the process. Have faith that it's gonna work out. Probably won't, but trust the process. Can you handle the pressure? Have you got what it takes? The hunger, the drive, what it costs to be great. It's the pride and integrity that you spit in the boot. But if you can't trust the process, then this isn't for you.
Bringing back sweet memories. Recollecting recollections from back in the days when I was young, no time for stressing. It was out the question, but now I'm grown, here's my confession. I'm struggling hard, trying to learn all these life lessons, trying to count my blessings, but I'll be having a hard time trying to sort through the gold and sift through all of the tough ground. Got me out my mind. They told me seek and ye shall find, so I stay on my grind. I say this little light to mine, gotta let it shine, gotta let it shine, gotta let it shine. So I pick up my pen and shine it through a beat and rhyme. I spit my heart out, I put my art out, diving in just to dart out. Yo, but wait, see, let me get this part out. I'm a wild woman recreating myself for pieces of scattered matter, and hopes that my spirit and soul will get fatter. Let's go, let's go, let go, let go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Bringing back sweet memories.
Recollecting recollections from back in the days when I was young, no time for stressing. It was out the question, but now I'm grown, here's my confession. Am I coming and going, knowing, I guessing, and when I'm destined? So I keep on pressing, but I'll still be wondering why I'm carrying wings on back, but still can't seem to touch sky. I just want to fly, mentally big corners left and right, all through the night, building stamina to take flight. I miss the pain and the shame and the rain. Maintain my aim, walk through the flame, do it again. Literally hell and back. Word is bond on the track. I could only bring you facts of things I've gained and that I've lacked. Sharpen for balance, sharing my toils and my talents. I speak it clear, no fear, just victory and violence. Hope they can handle it, hope they can stand it, hope I can manage.
So here we go, we are back into it. So as I said, we are over in the sweaty jungles of Sanhok, Snake Heaven, and we're flying over from the east here, over from Lakawi. And for some reason I've lost all my audio. Bear with me. That's better. It's come back again now. So yeah, we're flying from Lakawi to past Hartin, actually, over into the water. A little bit of a northern flight line, but being Sanhok, not going to be a problem. Everyone will be able to get to their jump locations. But of course, what's vitally important is where the first zone goes. Are we going to have a zone over on the Northwest Island? Perhaps we're going to have a water finish in the rivers. We'll see. Couple of teams heading over to the Northwest Island. We see OMA and Final Verdict as well. Is that Chris Layers? Has he perhaps missed his jump? Let's have a look. We've got Crazy Headshot, and I think they're getting involved with Wind Esports over there in Camp Bravo. I'm having the early game glitching. There we go. So Nemesis making his way round. Addict has been knocked. He's going to get the revive onto Addict. But he is going to be under a bit of pressure here from Crazy Headshot. Hitmean there getting the finish on Deadly. Addict has been revived now. So how are Crazy Headshot going to respond to this? 2 players down, so Rajan and Deadly have been taken down. Burim here we see here with the Vector, getting ready. Got no armour, no helmet. DMX takes down Addict. He's going to have to be quick here. Needs to get Nemesis down. Doesn't quite connect. DMX and Burim now pushing. But look at that, Burim is taken down. DMX is taken down as well. Crazy Headshot go down. They go down 19th place. Addicts and Hitmean will be revived. And so we see Wind will come out of Cam Bravo. Bravo even, apologies, with 4 kills and all of their players remaining. Looks like we've got some funner games down in Painan. Our friends from Not Sick, as always, we've seen them getting involved in all of the action. Managing to take 1 kill so far. But they've got Epic and Fighters of Mountain as well. We've got Ares here coming round the side. Trying to get a flank here onto Epic. Taking some shots from Not Sick as well. We've got a 3-way fight going on over here in Painan. Oh, what happened there? I don't know if that was a glitch there or what happened. But Hades, the last remaining player now, he's taking shots from all sorts of directions. That was very strange when he just got to the top of the stairs, saw the players in front of him, and whether it all just glitched and froze, I don't know. Really unfortunate though. So Simi coming in with the push. Now, is the same going to happen to him? Not exactly the same. And look at that, they are taken down. So Epic go down into 18th place. Great work there from Not Sick. And Simi with a really good push. So we see Zone 1. We're going to be centred just around east of the Paradise area. Let's go and have a look what's happening just over on the Northwest Island. Looks like we've got our friends from Arbol, Aogiri, and they are up against, I'm trying to see, that's OMA. Godai managing to get the knock established. And getting the finish there on Terror as well. Difficulty here for Wizard is it's a slightly rolling hill. He doesn't have a sharp lip to come up over, but he does manage to get a really good knock established there. So Karen's taken down to about 5 HP with that nade, and then knocked with the second nade. Really good work there, taking the knock to Karen. So it's just iShot who's remaining for OMA under a bit of pressure now. 2 teammates taken down. Tom there is knocked. They are deep out of zone. Well, out of zone, not deep out of zone. Apologies. That's a bit over dramatic, isn't it, to say that's deeply out of zone. So what can he do now? He's got players either side of him. You see coming in from behind, we've got Godeye. Godeye and Towers, as soon as he opens that door, I'm sure iShots is going to take a shot at him. Is he going to take the shot, or is he going to lay quiet and try and get away with it? They are searching for him. He's going to have to take the shot and go for the finish as well. But no, he is taken down. Can't get the thirst. So they do go down in 15th place. And Arbo Aogiri will get the revive on and live to fight another day. Now a bit of action just west of Paradise. So we're going over with CIA and AIM. And CIA having lost 2 players already, so it's just Venom and Quavo here remaining. So Minato coming in for AIM. I'm sure they know exactly where Quavo is. Sorry for the slightly squeaky chair, if you can hear that. Not quite managing to connect with the nades. Going for the push. Got to be a little bit careful because his teammate is covering. So Minato there does take some shots. Quavo putting some shots back out to his opponents. Venom is trying to provide the cover support. So Quavo is taken down, but Minato's taken down as well. Venom taking some shots. He can't make it over to the cover, and he is taken down there by Lux. So they will now come out. They've come out with lost 1 player. They will get the revive on, but they do come out of that little skirmish with 4 kills. So 11 teams, 37 players remaining. So teams after those skirmishes are a little bit separated now, but we see Unleashed. They've come out of Paradise. They've heard the shots. It looks like they're actually going on the hunt for whoever came out of that fight, which we know is AIM. So Venus leading the chart. Sorry, Venus. Xenius even. Get my reading eyes in. Go around on that wide angle. We can see them and then sneak in the rest. Waiting just north of Paradise. So Lux does take down Lopez, putting some shots over in towards Sneak as well. Now they are just below the ridgeline of the hill, which means that Xenius can't quite get the view on them by the looks of it. So they're not going for the push. Zone breaks. We're staying up in the northern part of zone, so north of Paradise. So actually where AIM are is going to be roughly centre zone. Good position for them. We've got to see what's happening down in the south of zone, and this is Saw Gaming. And they're coming into the southern part of zone. They've got Romania squad up ahead of them. So have they just there? They have. So Zemon has now spotted Romania squad on the next hillside, just south of Paradise. Can't quite get a view because of the grass in the way. But shots coming in from Romania squad as they approach, and we've got Miu here with the ghillie and the 249. The ghillie not quite as effective in the middle of Paradise as it is over in the sweaty jungle. Well, we'll go back over and with Saw, they're getting involved with Never T over here. They've made it into zone. They were following in Romania squad, but it's Never T who've put the shots into them instead. So can Lilik get a sight? Not quite. He knows where God is, but can't quite get a sight. But he's taking some shots from his rear flank, and that is AIM coming in with the third party. So Minato coming in from the blue. Now they're going to try and flank round to the east slightly. So God has been taken down now. He has been finished. So who's going to be the ones that take this fight then? Edge of zone, we've got Time to Strike. Now they've got the guys from AIM just running straight at them at the moment, right on the edge of the blue. Now can they get a view of them? I'm not sure that they can. But we see here, AIM running the blue. Andy coming it up. He's going to have a little surprise in a minute. And there it is. So Amir and Javad from Time to Strike. Getting the nade and the molly ready. Sends that over. Doesn't quite connect. Slight overthrow there. The next one may be good. The zone's coming in now. We see Gucci making good use of those first aids. We are phase 4, so it is starting to hurt now. And these guys are out of zone. Zone has shifted slightly further north. So it looks like Time to Strike are making their way out. They're not going to bother with this fight at the moment. We'll go over and see Never T here, right on the edge of paradise. Got Romania squad and Unleashed to their west. Now we'll very quickly just go to the map view and we can see their wind, how beautifully spread out they are in that zone. Hopefully controlling, they've got multiple angles. Oh, Razvi taking more damage than he needed to then, but he does manage to get the knock on 2 players. He should be able to get the revive on Octavian, but not until he's... oh, well, having said that, he's taken down by a third party there. And it is the guys from Wind putting in that third party damage. So shots all over the place at the moment. We go over to Spara from Saw, deep in the blue, but he's got Lopez from Unleashed right above him. Lopez now is just going to follow the line of the blue and get himself into zone. We do have up in the western side, we've got AO. And they're having some fun and games with Zone Brother here. Wizard is taken down there by Anku. Beautiful kill message there. Try and get a player who isn't knocked. There we go. So Samurai, no, sorry, Arsalanx getting ready for the push to come in. Oh God, Snake in here, but he is in the blue. The zone has shifted, but is taken down by Sankati. Sneak for Unleashed trying to make his way in, but he's got Wind one side. He's got Zone Brother the other side. What's he going to do? He's going to push over to Zone Brother. He knows that there's knocked players, but Sneak is taken down. That is our winners from game 1. Unleashed. They go down into 8th place there. So over on that western side, it looks like it's AO. The last remaining player is going to make their way out. 6 teams remaining. Kajakala there doing some great work, taking down guess who. So we're down to 4 teams, and they're all on this southern side now. Trying to select players, but they've been taken down. So Wind here really dominating this side of the zone. We've got 4 teams. And we've got Amir from Time to Strike. We've still got Minato from AIM deep into the blue there. Not sure whether he's going to make it or not. Be interested to see if he can. And then over to the west, we've got the 2 remaining players from AO. And they're flanking round the side of the blue to try and make their way into zone. So it looks like Minato's going to go down. Yes, he does. Minato goes down to play zone. We have our top 3. And it's Time to Strike, Wind and AO. So Amir here for Time to Strike. He's trying to make his way into zone. But it is very open here. He does have Wind over to his left side. Got to be so careful. He's 15 metres from zone. But it is phase 6. He does have an entire squad next to him. And I think maybe he's going to have a little bit of a difficult time of it. Tries to get the smoke out, but it's too late. And so there we go. Wind take him down. So Wind's now with 15 kills between them. Really good work from them. They've dominated at the moment. Can they take this on and get the win? Or is it going to be the 2 remaining players from AO here? Arbol, AO, Geary. Now Metal doesn't quite get the knock established over on Hitmean. They are not in zone. The zone has shifted in favour of Wind. And Metal here is so close to zone. But he's got to come over the lip of this hill to make it in. And that is not going to be an easy task. Wind there, they've got players up front. But what they've done is they've left one player providing that off-angle high ground support from the rear. Really good idea from them. So we've got Metal here, one side. Towers has managed to establish the knock, but has now been knocked himself. So it is at Metal on his own now. Can he do it? They've got one knock established. But he does go down, and that is the win for game number 3. Goes to Wind Esports. Really good late zone control from them. And you can see the kills they've racked up. Look at that. What's that? 17 kills between them. Quite evenly spread as well. We got 4 for Nemesis, 3 for Duty, and 6 for Hitmean, 2 for Addict as well. Really good work for them. Then in second place, it is Arbol Ayagiri with 7 kills. In third place, it's Time to Strike with 2 kills. In fourth, it's AIM with 8 kills. 6 of those for Minato. Never T coming in 5th place with 4 kills. And then it's Romania squad with 1 kill in 6th place. In 7th, we have Zone Brother with 6 kills. In 8th place, it's Unleashed with 3 kills. 9th, it's Saw Gaming with 1 kill. In 10th place, it is Owning Nation with 0 kills. In 11th, it's Hazard Conquest with 4 kills. In 12th place, it's Not Sick with 6 kills. In 13th, we have CIA 4 Horsemen with 1 kill. 14th, it's Final Verdicts with 0 kills. In 15th, it's OMA with 0 kills. 16th, it's Romania Top with 3. In 17th, it's Fighters of Mountain is 0 kills. And then in 18th, it's Epic with 1 kill. And in 19th place, we have Crazy Headshot with 0 kills. Now, game 4, as we know, we go to one of the other maps. So I think we should be going to Erangel next. I will confirm, but we'll assume it's Erangel for now. We'll take a short break and see you very shortly.
So many questions. Not that many answers, you know what I mean? Gonna let that beat rock though. One time. Yeah, yo, who made us who we are? To be a superstar from moving raw. Cause what goes up do fall, eventually it touches ground. So those who keep their feet on solid ground don't try to walk with Christ before they crawl. Or maybe it's Muhammad, or maybe it's Gandhi and Siddhartha. Or could it be that maybe it's them all? Responsible for trees and the plants, the seasons and the seeds of the man. And the pigment of my skin makes me wonder why we cry. What makes me feel the pain at all? And if I don't grow, I don't evolve. But if I don't know just who I are, without the yesterdays to explain the day, then what is tomorrow? The pleasure and the sorrow. The time that I'm given isn't mine. But if it isn't, is it really borrowed? So many questions asked without the answers there to solve. When the ball tears fall like peers from the jaws of life, and years crawl moving slow-mo, faster than the light. From hindsight, what inspires what I write? Is it I or is it sire of the sky? I'm not an atheist, I'm curious. Desires of the mind, a spiritual hunger. How I keep from going under? Is it Zeus who throw the thunder, a hell flame for those who wonder? Often wonder. Yeah, I often wonder. Yo, I ask the Lord, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough, God, or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? And who does he adore? The rich and not the lad, the first shall beat the poor. I ask the Lord, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough, God, or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? And who does he adore? The rich and not the lad, the first shall beat the poor, is how the scriptures read. That's what the scriptures said. Right. Hey. Yo, I always knew just who I wasn't. Even when pretending, always knew that I was frontin'. Niggas tried to tell me I was nothing, but nucka, I exist. So that fact alone makes me something. I ain't never seen a forced fate. They tell me choice is free, but they ain't never seen the Lord's face. And to see the Lord's face, I was hunting. I hungered to be different, and this stayed with me like addiction. Then they tried to tell me I was blasphemous for asking that, cause I rejected organized religion. Off in mine, often my mama said, boy, you need some saving. Pray, you need to read the scriptures. So I read various depictions from various religions to find truth and gain me some wisdom. All I found was false superstition and too much division to baptize my body as a Christian. So that means I'm sent to hell because I'm not a Muslim. I'm a half-breed, a devil child, a bad seed, infidel. Cause Rashid told me that God doesn't love me. But if he really hates me, then why did he make me? These the kind of questions that are driving up the crazy. If I'm not blessed, am I cursing all my babies? Am I Hades bound for a life underground? Am I bringing bad karma? Cause what goes around comes around. I see shadows of myself. Am I battling myself? Denying what I felt. Is this lying that I'm fighting really lying in the bush? Am I fighting or just writing? Am I lying to myself? Am I a runner who be fleeing from his fate? Is it fate for those who ask, a hell flame for those who wonder? Often wonder. I often wonder. I ask the Lord, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough, God, or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? And who does he adore? The rich and not the lad, the first shall beat the poor. I ask the Lord, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough, God, or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? And who does he adore? The rich and not the lad, the first shall beat the poor, is how the scriptures read. That's what the scriptures said. It's called Allah, Cash Us, Soul Academy, the anatomy of rap, yes.
Yeah, so I get a lot of messages from upcoming MCs asking for advice, how to write songs, where do I get beats, who do I contact for shows, that kind of thing. Gotta trust the process. There's some stupid shit you gotta do beforehand. Yeah. So you started writing bars and your face as a raw kid. You spit about haters and now you murdered the whole game. You rap for the yard and now you're learning to throw shade. You want the money, the fame, the girls and the gold chains. You've got a fake friend just to boast you're an outcast. You think their grass is greener, busy hoes in your brown patch. Your ego would take a hit, you can only hope that you bounce back. And you'll rap in an accent but won't know that it sounds whack. You wanna hit the stage, find your flow and give your best. Shake those pre-stage jitters and hope you wanna piss your cakes. They'll take you for a fool, openly show you disrespect. And they'll say the show was sick, even though they missed your set. You'll need to name you something Nazi, fatigue and weird. Drum up a few haters to jumpstart your ass into gear. Add a little controversy alongside a marketing smear. Then start beef with the whole scene to kickstart your career. Can you handle the pressure? Have you got what it takes? The hunger, the drive, what it costs to be great. It's the pride and integrity that you spit in the booth. But if you can't trust the process, then this isn't for you. Every MC goes through these things, and if they tell you they haven't, then they're lying. Every MC, trust the process. You started writing songs about your local scene and town life. Come on, leaps and bounds till they're self-deceiving down strike. So search for beats online, bag and leaves them outright. Hashtag your favourite rapper and search beats that sound like. You rap about hardship and how you live a life of despair. You argue old verse and new and how it isn't right to compare. You want longevity, but also want the hype for your praise. You'll push your bars on Facebook just for the likes and the shares. You think you're groundbreaking, that the same old method's boring. You'll tweet and direct insults but won't give them a second warning. You think you've got mass appeal, that the world is begging for it, but you'll share it to your friends and they'll pretend they never saw it. You cry you're being slept when you push your next in a line. You talk of fake friends and how they try to lessen your shine. You talk of being woke, you're a local blessing disguise, cause you're the greatest in the world, you're just ahead of your time. Can you handle the pressure? Have you got what it takes? The hunger, the drive, what it costs to be great. It's the pride and integrity that you spit in the booth. But if you can't trust the process, then this isn't for you. Every MC has that ego, yeah, that they get from nowhere till they get knocked down a few pegs. Every MC, trust the process. You wanna rock the mic, prove every moment of hard graft. We'll up to open mics that are full of poses that can't rap. You'll get your first gig booking, but the shit show is a car crash. You'll perform to 5 people, the promoter and bar staff. You wanna pop bottles, whether it's cider or champagne. Get that VIP treatment and build a rise of a brand name. Middle finger to the game, the white lies and the handshake. Spam strangers and ask them to subscribe to your fan page. You say yes to every show, every humble damn you rock. Funny thing is the door sales never come to line your pockets. You'll realise that you're broken, start to undermine your losses. You'll perform for the fuck of it, then wonder why you bothered. Hung out to dry by the truth seekers and bohemians, battling amongst the blood-sucking natures and the deviants. Talking up in levels, every song is deeper than the previous. Don't take my word for it, I'm just speaking from experience. Can you handle the pressure? Have you got what it takes? The hunger, the drive, what it costs to be great. It's the pride and integrity that you spit in the booth. But if you can't trust the process, then this isn't for you. Yeah, so every MC just, you know, goes through all of these things. You know, just trial and error. Gotta have faith. Trust the process. Have faith that it's gonna work out. Probably won't, but you know, trust the process. Can you handle the pressure? Have you got what it takes? The hunger, the drive, what it costs to be great. It's the pride and integrity that you spit in the booth. But if you can't trust the process, then this isn't for you.
Bringing back sweet memories. Recollecting recollections from back in the days when I was young, no time for stressing. It was out the question, but now I'm grown, here's my confession. I'm struggling hard, trying to learn all these life lessons, trying to count my blessings, but I.
So here we go then with our 4th and final game. We are, as I said, back on Erangel. We're flying from Primorsk up towards Severny, so southwest up towards just east of north. Most places nicely within range, just over towards Milta and the eastern side of the bridge, out of range of course. And so we'll probably see a few teams taking early jumps and getting some vehicles to head over to that eastern side. Thanks everyone for coming in, appreciate it, appreciate the active chat as well. Thanks for the nice words, do like that. Always nice to be nice, so thank you very much. So we see a few early jumpers. We've got the Zone Brothers, and I think that's the guys from Arbol Ergiri as well have jumped with them. We're following the Wind Esports team, our winners from game number 3. Really good epic zone control late on there from them. Really dominated there. The lovely spread, couple of phases from the end. And they made it work. They made sure they got themselves into zone. And they got there as a full squad as well. And it was those numbers that counted towards the end. So it looks like they're going to be dropping pretty close to Never T here. So Razvi has managed to get a weapon, but I think it's Hitmean has managed to take a vehicle. Zati manages to get the Dacia. Is he going to take some fire as they come out? Well, I'll tell you what, we'll leave that. We'll go over to Pachinki. He was taking some fire by the looks of it. But I think we've got, what, 3 squads. We've got Epic, Unleashed, and also CIA over in Pochinki by the looks of it. Little bit of early lag, unfortunately. There we go. So Hannibal with the AK and the Bison, is that, or has he swapped that over for an Uzi? Gets the first aid in from that nice nade. Let's take a high up view, see where everybody is. So we see CIA open the northern side, and we've also got Epic there, and then Unleashed between the two teams. Actually, not a great position for them to be in, but we've seen how good they can be. But yeah, getting a little bit pincered here, but I think maybe Epic, have they lost a play? Yes, they have. In fact, they only jumped as a 3. That's why there's only 2 of them left. So what's the view from Lopez up here on the high building? Little bit of a Mexican standoff going here in Pochinki. We've got the 3 teams, so as I say, Unleashed are behind. So Jesus has taken down Rayquaza. Now the smoke's coming out from Xenius. Is he going to be able to get across? May be able to. Sneak is also taking some shots as well. Flexi trying to get across the road, and I think Flexi has actually made it across the road. Indeed he has. Trying to get an angle here on the other players. I think just setting himself up with an extra nade by the looks of it. Got a good view now. But we do still have some action going on with the guys from CIA and Unleashed. So I think they are trying to sort of push in on each other, but they know there's another team around. This is when you need a load of mollies and... oh, there we go. There's a nade being cooked here by Venom. It's going to send that over. Doesn't quite connect with Sneak. I think Sneak heard it coming and manages to get behind a wall. Got a lovely little angle onto the building, but unfortunately Venom has moved slightly. And by the looks of it, we've also got Never T coming in from the southern side of Pochinki. That's thrown an extra sort of spanner in the works. It looks like Lopez has gone down. Indeed, he has. And Flex has also been taken down. So Jesus taken down. So that's epic. They go down in 16th place. Really good work. And we've got, as I say, we've still got 3 teams because we had the 4th team, Never T, coming in from the southern side or the southeastern side of Pochinki. Now they're coming in aggressively as a full squad. I'm trying to find the player that's doing the shoots at the moment. Is it Hannibal, I think, maybe? Nope. There we go. Quavo. So Venom has been knocked. Quavo up on the rooftop, trying to get some shots in. Can't quite do it. Sneak has been taken down with a nade. And has been finished off by a second nade as well from Never T. So these guys under a bit of pressure here. Now Quavo up on the roof is relatively safe. Of course, it's very relative over here in Pochinki. Grosu trying to get to his teammate. He's directly underneath him though. But Quavo has been taken down, so it's only Grosu remaining. And look at that, through the window, drop down, outside. And really good work there. So Never T come in and clean up here. 7 kills at the moment. But Razvi has now been taken down. Xenius, the last remaining player here for Unleashed. Apologies, I thought they'd been taken down. Doing them a disservice. So Xenius running around. Can he get onto the rooftop quick enough? Yes, he can. Gives him a little bit of extra safety. Trying to get a peek into the window there. A cheeky one. Manages to get the knock there on Lilith. Really good work here from Xenius. And I think he's heard the Retsby trying to get up onto the roof. Some really good mobile work here from Xenius. Constantly moving roof to roof. Now I'm going to assume he hasn't got any throwables left, otherwise he'd have been putting something into those windows, I'm pretty sure. Razvi doing a good job there, just occupying Xenius at the moment so that his teammate can go and get the revive on. And they've managed to do that. So they've got 3 guns in the game back again. Now, how are they going to counter this? So we see the zone. We're pretty much centre zone at the moment. Zone will be shifting fairly soon. We are getting towards the end of phase 1. Nades do start to fly out now. And look at that. Octavian manages to get that really wide angle and does take Xenius down. But you have to admit that was really good work from Xenius. So 13 teams, 40 players remaining. Phase 2 of the game. We are centred now between Pachinki and School. So nothing too bad for any of the teams. We see Fighters and Mountain coming in from Georgeport. And Time to Strike still over in Zaki. They are deep into the blue. They're running a very late game there. So everyone managed to get themselves a nice position wherever they want to be, get their looting done. Let's say the end of phase 1 into phase 2 now. So as soon as we've had plenty of love in the chat for them, we'll go over and see what Franzo from Not Sick is up to. These guys coming in just east of School, getting themselves established in the squad house there. So what have we got where? So final verdict over to the western side. Now we do have Reckless running up as a scout. And I think he's got the guys from Hazard Conquest in his sights. Indeed he has. Is he going to take the shot? Yes he is. He's going to put the spray in. Connects with a few. Not quite enough to establish the knock. But does manage to connect with a few. Let's have a look at Zaki. Time to Strike are now making their way towards zone. But they've got quite a long way to go now. That is going to start hurting. So AIM back in the I think the same buildings, were they in? Well, it's where we had the finish on game 1, putting some hurt over into Romania top. Up on the hillside there, Shady there. I think maybe hill glitched. No, he's not. So DMG getting the heal in, and they're just regrouping and deciding what they're going to do next. Got a fairly good position here. There's not too many teams around them. Somebody's got the M24 out by the sound of it. So nobody really coming in for the push, although the last remaining player for Owning Nation on his own here is Klausig. We'll give him a bit of screen time, seeing as the last remaining player. And his reward is the red zone. Lucky him. So teams are a little bit spread out now. Whoa. Having said that, look at that. We've got some shots coming in. I think that was Fighters of Mountain. Through the windows there. Just spotted Klausig. Does that mean he's going to get pushed on as well? They probably don't know it's just a solo. So here's they're just putting the shots in with the Mosin. Lovely sounding gun that thing is. So who's going to do what? Who's going to make the first move here? Our team's waiting for phase 3 of the game. See where zone's going to go. And it looks like Shady and AIM are from Romania top. Looks like they're still having their fun. Are they coming in on the push towards AIM? I think maybe they are by the looks of it. Indeed they are. No, they're going for a bit of a drive-by. See what's going on and then go in for the push. So Shade it is who goes in first. So 3 players down now, so it's DMG, he's very low on health, and he is taken down, and that was not a successful push there from Romania's top, and really good defence by AIM there. They knew it was coming, they planned for it, and they made sure they had all their players coming in. So zone shifts now for phase 3 of the game, and it's going to be centred just south of Pachinki. We see final verdict up on Pachinki Hill there. They're taking centre zone. Everybody else is starting to make their way in. I think our friends, yep, they have have made it over from Zaki. Nicely into zone. Couple of teams over in Pachinki now. So Never T up on the rooftops. 8 kills now for them. Now, they do have Hazard Conquest in their sights, but on the other direction, they have got Fighters of Mountain as well. No, it looks like Lulik has got his hands full over here with some members of Team 5. Sorry for the little rendering issues there. Lulik using the high ground. Manages to get Ambrose taken down there. Now they have lost 2 players now, so it's Lulik and Ratsby, the last remaining players for Never T. Oh, take the take the gas can there if you can. That would have been absolutely perfect to take him down. But the shot's coming in from the angle there from Team 5. So we've got 2 teams, well, 3 teams, apologies. We've got Never T, we've got Not Sick down below. And we've got Hazard Conquest on the wide angle there. Just acting as a spoiler. Lulik taking another shot. And that's Fighters of Mountain, I believe, that are doing that. Or is it Resvi? Lulik is taken down on the rooftop. I think it's Ares there with the with the Mosin doing the damage. So Bueno has been knocked now, but they're going to get the revive on. Simi waiting for him to drop through the rafters. So Hades putting some good work in. So Not Sick stuck between 2 teams here, between Fighters of Mountain and over from Hazard Conquest as well. Really good sight. He's got to take the shot if he can. Does take down Simi. Beautiful bit of single tap work with the M16 there, directing his teammate where to go as well. Shots coming into Bueno. Then we've got OMA coming in to join the fun as well. So zone shifts. We're going to be south of Pachinki. Teams start to try and establish themselves on the high ground, on the hillsides. So managing to get themselves to a compound, get some hard cover. It's going to be fairly hard to come by. A lot of this late zone now. This is going to be up on the hillsides. Shots coming in here from AO, but they've also got Time to Strike as well. Now, Time to Strike, as we saw, came all the way over from Zaki. They've been doing a lot of driving this game. It's like they're not quite sure where their home is for this late phase of the game. A Wizard there, not risking the red zone. He gets out of the vehicle. He's going to have to get some heals in quickly. Amir and Javad making their way around. They are just about in zone. But it looks like they're just trying to find a compound. They haven't sort of... It's unfair to say they haven't planned it, because that's wrong. But they don't seem to have a distinct or a definite location in mind. Just trying to find somewhere safe. And we'll go back up to our friends in the north here. We've got the last 2 remaining players, Addict and Nemesis from Wind Esports. Now they are getting very much involved with Fighters of Mountain up here. Now they've got Klausig, the solo remaining player, coming in from the north. He's going to be taking a lot of damage from the blue zone there. Nemesis moving the buggy to a little bit of cover. So nades and mollies being shared. Look at that, Nemesis getting the shots into Hades. And getting the jump on Hades as well. Not quite establishing the third spot. I think he's going to go down. Yes, he does. So Hades does go down to Nemesis. Excuse me. So Klausig down to bandages and a couple of first aids. Can he make it? He's so close to zone. He's got 20 odd seconds. He's going to have to try and make a run for it very soon if he can. Ares there with that Mosin. Such a great sounding gun. So distinctive. Nemesis doing some really good work down here in the trench. Aries then not able to get to his teammate yet. He's going to probably have another go. But look at that. Addict has been taken down there by Modin. What a nade. What a nade that was. You have to applaud that from Aries there into Nemesis. Now Jay with the 14 but is taken down from distance as well by the guys from Saw Gaming here. So these are all arguing about the edge of zone now. So they've got the players from Team 17 in front of them. That is Arbol Ergiri, of course. Oh God, I does have that slight bit of cover of the Dacia. Use what you've got. 7 teams, 23 players remaining. We are phase 5 of the game. 50 seconds to go in phase 5. The nade comes in to Godeye. Does a huge amount of damage. Doesn't quite establish the knock. Are they going to come in on the push? No, they're not. They're going to make their own way into zone and let Godeye fend for himself for a minute. Team 20, they're not sick. They are still in the game. They've got Ambrose taken down. Simi has been knocked. But Franzo and Bueno, they are in zone. Shots raining out all over the place. 23 players remaining. 7 teams. Right, we're going to go and see what's going on with the shots going off everywhere. Godeye getting back into the Dacia again. He's got Towers, his teammate. So last 2 remaining players here for AO. But they are taken down. An absolute hail of gunfire there from Saw. But Saw then get taken out as well. Oh, sorry, one of the players from Saw does get taken out. Marty gets taken down as well. These guys are dropping like flies at the moment. They are so close to each other. Zamone now, so zone shifts. We do have 6 teams, 19 players remaining. Zamone is out of zone for the next one. He's under a lot of pressure. Teams are starting to go and players are starting to go down to the play zone now. We only have 15 remaining. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to spectate. Apologies for that. Nade coming out. Modin taking a big chunk of damage there. Amir goes down for time to strike. So we're down to 5 teams remaining now. Reckless using the high ground. They are edge of zone here. $45 meters to go to get into zone, using what they can to cover. Putting a wall of smoke up to try and hide their approach as they come in on the buggies now. Reckless it is. He's going to be first to go in. Lakrita coming in, pulling up the rear here. Chris Lazy smoking his teammates. We can see Team 20 over here, not sick, doing some really good work at the moment. We'll go and have a look, see what's going on here. We got Bueno, Simi and Franzo still on their feet. So 3 teams now remaining. We have got Final Verdict. We've got Not Sick. And we've also got AIM as well. Now, I know we've got people in the chat from Final Verdict and from Not Sick. Beautiful nade coming in there. But it looks like Franzo doing the damage. Franzo coming in on the push. They've established knocks. They are pushing. They are forcing the knocks. Managing to finish off 1 player, finish off 2, but Franzo himself is knocked as they come in on the push. It's Bueno and Simi pushing now, and they do take them down. So Final Verdict go down in 3rd place. So Not Sick up against the player AIM, Gucci and Andy from AIM. And there we go. They take it. What a brilliant move that was. And it is AIM, or Amazing Esports EU, who take the win in game number 4 of 4 tonight, the last game in the evening. Really good work from them, and they take that with 8 kills, but 6 of those coming for Andy. Really good work from them. In second place, we saw the work they were doing was not sick, and they have 8 kills, 5 of those for Franzo. Final Verdict coming in third place with 5 kills. And then in fourth, it's Fighters of Mountain with 8 kills there. In fifth place, it's Saw Gaming with 3 kills. In sixth, it's Time to Strike with 0 kills. In seventh, it's AO with 5 kills. In eighth place, it is Hazard Conquest with 0 kills. In ninth, it's Owning Nation with 2 kills. In 10th place, it's, if I can find them, apologies, lost it, Team OMA, of course it is, with 3 kills. In 11th place, it's Wind Esports with 1 kill. Neverty take 12th with 8 kills. Great work from them. Romania Top take 13th with 2. In 14th, it's Unleashed with 3 kills. In 15th, it's the CIA 4 Horsemen with 1 kill. In 16th, it's Epic with 0 kills. And then in 17th place, it's Zone Brother with 1 kill. So there we go. That was the 7 Atoms Friday night Open EU Scrims. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for being active in the chat. Thanks to the players for making the action. Thanks to 7 Atoms for hosting. And we will see you, I am assuming, we will see you next week. Bit of shameless plug-in. Give me a follow on Trovo, on all the channels, but particularly on Trovo if you can. That's where I do most of my work. But appreciate you being in here. I'm going to put on the end slide now. Leave you with some music, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining. Bye.
So many questions. Not that many answers, you know what I mean? Gonna let that beat rock though. One time. Yeah, yo, who made us who we are? To be a superstar from moving raw. Cause what goes up do fall, eventually it touches ground. So those who keep their feet on solid ground, don't try to walk with Christ before they crawl. Or maybe it's Muhammad, or maybe it's Gandhi and Siddhartha. Or could it be that maybe it's them all? Responsible for trees and the plants, the seasons and the seeds of the man. And the pigment of my skin makes me wonder why we cry. What makes me feel the pain at all? And if I don't grow, I don't evolve. But if I don't know just who I are, without the yesterdays to explain the day, then what is tomorrow? The pleasure and the sorrow. The time that I'm given isn't mine, but if it isn't, is it really borrowed? So many questions asked, without the answers there to solve. When the ball tears fall like peers from the jaws of life, and years crawl moving slow-mo, faster than the light. From hindsight, what inspires what I write? Is it I or is it sire of the sky? I'm not an atheist, I'm curious. Desires of the mind, a spiritual hunger. How I keep from going under? Is it Zeus who throw the thunder, or hell flame for those who wonder? Often wonder. I often wonder. Yo, I ask the Lord, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough, God, or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? And who does he adore? The rich and not the lad, the first shall beat the poor. I ask the Lord, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough, God, or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? And who does he adore? The rich and not the lad, the first shall beat the poor, is how the scriptures read. That's what the scriptures said. Right. Yeah, hey. Yo, I always knew just who I wasn't. Even when pretending, always knew that I was frontin'. Niggas tried to tell me I was nothing, but nucka, I exist. So that fact alone makes me something. I ain't never seen a forced fate. They tell me choice is free, but they never seen the Lord's face. And to see the Lord's face, I was hunting. I hungered to be different, and this stayed with me like addiction. Then they tried to tell me I was blasphemous for asking that. Cause I rejected organized religion, or orphan mind. Often my mama said, boy, you need some saving. pray, you need to read the scriptures. So I read various depictions from various religions to find truth and gain me some wisdom. All I found was false superstition and too much division to baptize my body as a Christian. So that means I'm sent to hell because I'm not a Muslim. I'm a half-breed, a devil child, a bad seed, infidel. Cause Rashid told me that God doesn't love me. But if he really hates me, then why did he make me? These the kind of questions that are driving up the crazy. If I'm not blessed, am I cursing all my babies? Am I Hades bound for a life underground? Am I bringing bad karma? Cause what goes around comes around. I see shadows of myself. Am I battling myself? Denying what I felt. Is this lying that I'm fighting really lying in the bush? Am I fighting or just writing? Am I lying to myself? Am I a runner who be fleeing from his fate? Isn't fate for those who ask, a hell flame for those who wonder, often wonder. Yo, I often wonder. Yo, I ask the Lord, yo, just what I'm living for. Do I give enough God or should I give him more? Is there a Lord? Yo, and who does he adore? The rich and not the lad. The first shall beat the poor. I ask the Lord, yo,